People respect you when you have rules. So if you don't have any rules to offer, there's nobody going to patronize or take your business seriously. Hi darlings, welcome back to my YouTube channel. I am super excited to have you guys as my subscriber, and if you are just stumbling upon my page or my handle for the first time, I am super excited to have you. Hi, welcome. My name is Marigold Okoye, and in this video I'm going to be talking about how to build a professional customer care service. We all know that a customer care service is the face of every brand. This is the first point of contact. This is the first person every intending customer meets before they get to actually see the boss or see who other person that is involved in the whole channel of the brand or the business. Now, you can attest to the fact that a lot of brands have lost good clients because of poor customer service. So today in this video, I'm going to be talking about how to build a good or a professional customer care representative. All right guys, so if that sounds like something you're going to be interested in, do keep watching. Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. All right, so the first point, or the first thing I'm going to be mentioning on how to build a professional customer care service is build competence. Okay, you need to have people in your company or your organization who are competent. And competence is not only about the technical know-how, but about human relationship, okay? How to handle all kinds of people, because whether we like it or not, there are going to be times when you have customers who are actually going to be very annoying. But if you're not the competent individual, in that you've not yet built your resilience to the point that you can handle pressure or you can work under pressure, or you're able to manage people no matter how terrible they are, then that's the first point to take care of, because every brand is going to be prone to meet people who are going to step on their toes. Offenses must come in business, but if whoever you are putting at your front desk has not built the competence of being able to manage people, okay, then that's like the first thing every organization should start in their customer care representative training. I believe strongly that every organization should organize what is called customer care training, okay, because these are the people who sell your business even before you appear. So how do you expect someone who hasn't built competence to be able to sell your brand properly? All right guys, so I know a couple of times when I've gone to some organizations and the way the customer care behaves is like, who on earth is this? Like, how did they bring this person here? How did this person appear to this place? Like, don't they see these things, or are they pretending to be nice in front of the management? Then when the management is in there, they just do whatever they like, because it was really embarrassing. Okay, so the first thing every organization should do in order to build a professional customer care service is to build competence. Who are your staff? Have you trained them enough? Are they people sensitive? Can they communicate effectively? Okay, can they communicate in such a way that even if I step into your organization angry, I should be able to leave happy? Okay, this is one thing that companies should really look out for: building competence in their staff, especially their customer care representative or their front deskers. This has led to the downward throw of many organizations, and it's terrible because they don't even notice that this is what is causing a decline in their business growth. All right guys, so next up I'm going to be talking about the second thing every organization should do when trying to build a professional customer care service. Now the second thing is reliability. How reliable are your customer care service? If a customer complains about something, for instance, maybe they got or they placed an order for a good and it hasn't come true, and then maybe your customer care service now says, we'll get back to you in 24 hours. And after 24 hours, you haven't gotten back to the person. How do you expect them to come back tomorrow? You understand? Like, if you tell me, oh, I'll get back to you in 24 hours, that's fine. I expect that in 24 hours, you're getting back to me. But if after 48 hours, I'm still calling you and you're not even picking my calls, or you're not returning, then next time I probably would not even bother to use your company or your organization or whatever service you guys offer. Even if you people are the only ones offering it in that city, I rather travel to another city to get that thing done, because you didn't keep to your word. So every organization should make sure that whoever sits as the front dexter in their organization is reliable in your delivery response. Okay, if a person asks you for a good and you don't have it, It's more honorable to say, please, we don't have this at the moment, than to say, okay, we're going to have it in 48 hours. And after 48 hours, you still don't have it. You still haven't gotten back to the customer to apologize. And you are just reluctant about it. No feedback, no customer care communication, nothing. Then the customer has to be the one calling and calling and calling. By the time you know it, they are going to tell someone that will tell someone that will tell someone that this brand is not reliable. So if you don't want that to be the portion of your business, or you don't want that to be the downfall of your organization, always ensure that whoever is at the front desk is reliable with the information they give, which is very important. Okay, if the organization hasn't made an upgrade in a product, they should not say that the upgrade is coming, because this is one thing that has destroyed a lot of companies. All right, there is only one particular brand or set of good available at that time, and then the customer care says, oh, we're making an upgrade, we'll get back to you in like 48 hours, and then the upgrade is not yet ready, the system is not working, customers are complaining. By the time you know it, you're losing customers and the business is going down. Okay guys, so the third thing every organization should do in order to build a professional customer care service is to build credibility. In that anybody can put their stamp on your brand. You don't know how much boost this gives to your brand if an individual can say, I believe that these people would deliver. That word of affirmation alone will change the game for any business. Reliability and credibility. See, it is one thing for people to say, oh, they might, or they may, or just try. You know, anything that comes with a clause, oh, the brand is good, but that but has negated every other positive thing they said. So if you are struggling or you're trying to build a good professional customer care service, always make sure and double sure that you build credibility. Credibility comes in your delivery speed. Okay, it is better to overpromise than to underpromise. What do I mean by this? It is better to tell your customers, oh, we deliver in 72 hours, and then in 48 hours they are getting their goods. Oh my God, you just stole their heart. In fact, you just won yourself 100 referrals from that particular customer because you over-delivered. Okay, it's better to say, okay, if you are a hair laundry service, for instance, or you do a revamping service, for instance, it's better you just tell your customer that this hair is going to be ready in a week's time. Okay, they are looking out for 1 week, and then maybe in 5 days you're able to deliver, and not just deliver, you now add a free gift to it. Oh my God, that customer is so coming back, like, and they're not going to come back alone, they're going to be coming back with their friends. Okay, so in this current age, if you really want to build a customer care service professionally, build credibility, let your yes be yes and let your no be no. If you guys are not going to be doing pay on delivery, let your customers know that we are not doing pay on delivery. We will do pay before delivery. It is your standard. It is what your company's policy. But don't go say, oh, yeah, we offer pay on delivery, and then you know that they are going to ask you to bring the good in, let me say, another state, and then you're not trying to change what you said, like, oh, okay, since it's another state, no, we're not going to be doing that. I mean, who are you playing with? These are people with very short attention span. If a person doesn't see or feel that you are being honest enough for them to do business with you, they pretty much just take their money somewhere else. Okay, so if you want to build a professional, credible customer care service, always make sure that your yes is your yes and your credibility is intact. That if your service policy says no credit, stand on it. There is no credit. Okay, you don't offer that service and you don't offer it. People respect you when you have rules. So if you don't have any rules to offer, there's nobody going to patronize or take your business seriously. Okay guys, so the fourth thing you need to do is responsiveness. Being able to give feedback. Responsiveness also means feedback. What is feedback? Feedback is a response you get for a question asked. Okay, how are you? I'm fine. Is this good? Okay, yes. Is it not okay? No. But if a customer buys a good from you and they're not able to make a complaint to you, they're not able to set up the good, and then you're like, I beg, I've collected my money, what's my business? Go and read the manual. No. that alone is even going to destroy your company more than anything you can even imagine. Because I mean, these are people who came to patronize you, and now they didn't just patronize you because they don't have anywhere else to go, but they patronized you because they feel that you have something they are looking for. So if a customer buys a good from you and maybe they're having issues setting up the good, and let's say they buy a blender from you, for instance, and they're not able to set up the blender, so they call you and you're like, it's in the manual. Really? Like, it's in the manual? Wow. Do you ever think they are going to come back? No. And it's this whole being able to have a good responsive system as a professional customer care renderer is when your customer care service has built competence. Okay, you know how every good functions. You know the number of rooms in a hotel, for instance. You know if that room is tidy. You know if the air condition is working. These are little foxes, but they actually make a lot of difference. Okay, so if, for instance, you are a hotel hospitality management company, let's say you are a person that does hotel management, or you have a hotel service, your customer care is supposed to make sure that this customer's room is chilled. Okay, this customer comes in, and even if they had a bad day, just a smile, like, I mean, just a smile from you can change everything. Okay, it's not when the customer comes in and your face is so strong, the man is already angry, and then you are angrier than him. What do you expect? Okay, so a customer care service is like a friend. After a day's job, you're coming back to meet your friend. So this person welcomes you with a smile. They welcome you with, with love. Okay, so the fifth thing you need to do to build a professional customer care service is courtesy. Courtesy. It is so amazing that in this 21st century, customer care services don't know how to say thank you. They don't know how to say please. And if a customer complains about a good, they don't know how to say I'm sorry. Wow. And you want to stay in business. See, courtesy is respect. Let's leave the big English. Courtesy. Let's bring it down to the African setting. Courtesy is respect. Like, respect are the three magic words, which are please, thank you, and I'm sorry. Okay, so if a customer buys a good from you, from your organization, even if it's a good worth just 1,000 naira, or let's say $100, or let's say even $5, say thank you, because there are 1,001 of you doing the same thing. In fact, there are organizations who have better goods to offer, but because they came to you after making a whole lot of comparisons, and they decided to patronize you, you owe them a thank you. So whoever you are going to be employing as your customer care representative should know how to say thank you. And when a customer is upset, know how to say I'm sorry. And if maybe you want to get a feedback from a customer, or maybe you want to get a feedback, because you want to post it on your social media platform, you say, please, can you do us a feedback or a review on this product? How do you see the product? How do you see, what you purchased? Is it okay? How is it functioning? Is it working properly? I mean, but don't go and ask the person. Maybe you're chatting with them on social media. You don't even say good evening. You say, give us a feedback on the product you got. They'll just ignore your message because you don't even know how to approach a person. Okay, everybody is good and everybody is bad. It all depends on how you approach them. Okay, so if you approach a customer in such a way that even if they are upset, they'll be more than willing to come back and do business with your organization because you use the three magic words. When we were little, they taught us that the three magic words are please, thank you, and I'm sorry. And these things, they go a long way. They do a lot, a whole lot, especially I'm sorry and thank you. It's so terrible that a lot of organizations, you make an online purchase worth thousands, sometimes millions, and they don't even tell you thank you. They won't even tell you anything. They will say seen, confirmed. What's that? Someone sends you their hard-earned money, like 1.5 million naira or 500,000 naira or $1,000, and you just say confirmed. You confirmed what? Your destiny. What are you confirming? This is a better way to say it. Thank you very much. We truly appreciate your patronage. Your payment has been confirmed. That's it. That's a more sensible way to, do these things. This person will feel appreciated. They'll feel, okay, I didn't waste my money coming here, or I didn't waste my time patronizing these people. The next way to build a professional customer care service is to build accessibility. Let your customer care representative be accessible. There's this pride that a lot of customer care representatives have, and I'm like, you're just an employee. They employed you. You're not even the owner of the company. So why are you behaving like this? Okay? I mean, be accessible. Okay? If a customer buys something and they come back after 3 days or 4 days, maybe to make a complaint or to ask why, maybe they got a smartphone and then they are trying to figure out how they can tweak the camera in such a way that it will be able to take pictures in 4K quality, and then they are trying to reach out to you and you're acting like, I'm done with you, that business is over, please, you can figure it out on your own. This is going to eventually destroy your business, because once people feel that you are using them, they would never come back. People want to feel that, oh, this person is my go-to person. This customer care service is my go-to customer care service, that even when I'm done, this is what they call post-buying, like after you've purchased, like post-purchase. You have pre-purchase, like when you're trying to sort out what you want, then you have the purchase proper, and then you have the post-purchase, just like you have pre-production, production, and post-production. Okay, now after the post-purchase, which is after the purchase has been made, how are you able to allow your customers come back to you, in that even when they have a problem, you are open to, you are receptive in nature. They can actually come back and feel embraced. They can come back and feel, oh my God, this person is just a darling. Okay, that's why when you are recruiting your customer care service, please pay attention to their temperament. This is very important. Companies should pay attention to the temperament of whoever they are going to be keeping as their customer care representative. People who are easily irritated, they cannot work as customer care representative. Anyone who is hot-tempered should not be a customer care representative, because you're going to be meeting individuals with different temperaments, more crazy people than you are. So how do you expect to be able to find a balance between your temperament and their temperament? Okay, so if you've not built accessibility, in that little things get you angry, little things get you upset, little things you're flaring up, you're trying to prove a point, by the time a customer care does all these things, you won't even have customers who want to come and use your service again. Thing you need to do, okay, to build a professional customer care system, and that is communication. Okay, there should be an adequate flow of information from the top first, because most times top management bosses, they always expect you to know. It's not proper. On your company's WhatsApp group chat, always make sure that every update is passed down to the customer care representative. I mean, he or she is not a wizard, even if, yes, they're supposed to do their assignment, which is keeping up with what the company is currently trending on. But on the part of the management, there should be proper flow of information. Okay, there should be a healthy communication channel. Companies should build a healthy communication channel between the top management bosses and the customer care representative. Okay, now when there's an upgrade in any good, the top management bosses should actually inform their customer care, because your customer care is the direct face to a customer even before they see you. It's just like your front desk, when you're in your office, okay? The person that puts the call across to you is more or less your customer care representative, even if sometimes some companies might call them secretary or front desk or anything. But whoever sits at the entrance of your business stands a chance of making or mind your organization. Now, what you need to do is always make sure that in the company there is proper information circulation, okay? Even before it gets out to the customers, within the organization, make sure that you train them, make sure that you give them proper information, make sure that your information is updated so that they don't use an obsolete information in a new age. Okay, now if you study your competition and you notice that they are doing something new or something trending, and probably a customer has patronized you before, but they came across your competition's page and they saw that upgrade, and you have not even upgraded your internal information to know that this is what is currently trending. Now the customer comes after seeing an information upgrade on your competition's page, and then you guys are still telling them about the same product that was already in obscurity, let's say 6 months ago. They'll just tell you, okay, thank you very much, I'll get back to you, and they are going to your competition's organization or your competition's company to buy, because your competition is updated. Now, update also happens in such a way that companies update their websites. This thing is very important. Okay, your website is a medium of communication. Now make sure that your website is updated, okay, because most times some organizations actually have a person operating their website. Okay, now the person who is operating your website should be informed properly, like properly informed, because this is the person that gives out updates on your site. Okay, so a person can be in another country, and maybe because you offer nationwide delivery, then they come across your website and they are trying to like find an information on a good update or a price update, and then you guys are still using the update that was available in 1996. I mean, who does that? Okay, so if you're trying to make sure that you are building a competent customer care service professionally, make sure that all your streams or channels of communication are updated with the right information. If you're using Instagram, make sure that your Instagram page is updated with proper information on system upgrades. Okay, make sure that anytime you're going to be doing a system upgrade that you know would affect transaction, this thing is very important, that maybe you're doing a system upgrade, and if they make a transfer that period, is going to affect the transfer. Maybe the transfer will not come through, or it's going to take like some working days before the system verifies or rectifies it. Make sure you put it up on your platforms. Make sure it's out there on your website. Make sure it's there on your app. If your business has an app, put it there so that people would know. Okay, you can put something like, please, we are currently undergoing a system upgrade. Payments between 9 a.m. to 10 p.m. would not be validated because we are doing a system upgrade. Now you've given them an information. So anybody who goes to make a payment by 9 a.m. or 10 p.m. should know that their money is going to hang. And even if they want to go legal, the company has already put it out there. So they are actually the ones at fault for not reading it. But if your company doesn't do this, you just let your customers do whatever they like, and when they encounter a problem, you now say, but we're doing a system upgrade. Did you tell them? You didn't tell them. So how are they supposed to know? Okay, so it is your duty as an organization to make sure that your communication channel is open. It is the information that the top has given to the customer care that they'll be able to relay to the customers. So even if a customer care service provider or representative is going to have to, go back and study and try to find some upgrades and all of that, but it is your company, it is your business. You have to treat it with all seriousness and make sure that whoever gives information to your clients or your potential clients are giving them the right information. Okay, so the next thing you need to do to build a competent professional customer care service is to have a client information system. This thing is very important, and it's actually my last point for this particular video. Build a client information system, in that if you are a tailor, for instance, and gone are the days when tailors use paper to write. They no longer do all those things. Let your client's details be on your system. Okay, this thing actually gives you an air of professionalism, in that when a customer comes, you can know them by name. Okay, it means that you thought about them. They are that important. You see, business is psychological. When a person feels that they matter so much for you as a company, especially big brands, to be able to remember their name, oh my God, like you don't know what love you are displaying doing that to a customer. Okay, so always make sure that you build a client information system. You know, when a customer calls your customer care service today, hello, is this Mr. John? Yes, it's Mr. John. Tomorrow, hello, who's on the line? It's Mr. John. Next tomorrow, you are hearing the same voice. Even the number is the same number. You just look like someone that doesn't have a good retentive memory. Okay, all you need to do is when the customer calls you, the first thing you need to ask is, hello, my name is Marigold Okoye. Who is on the line, please? They'll say their name. Hello, this is Mr. John. Okay, Mr. John, how can I help you? Now they tell you their problem. They tell you what they want to do. Okay, fine. Even if maybe you don't know if that customer is going to come back, just create a customer information database on your system and put in Mr. John there. Put in his number. Okay, if possible, you can actually do like what's it called? A collision of all the Mr. Johns, because definitely there are going to be different Mr. Johns calling you. It's not your friend, or it's a company, so people with the same name are likely to come and patronize your business. Okay, so if it means for you to do a collision of all the Mr. Johns, they have a collision of all the Mr. Johns, all Mrs. Nkechi. There's a collision of all Mrs. Nkechi, so that your organization is organized. Okay, and always try to address your customer by their name. It is professional. Okay, don't go and be saying hello sir, hello sir, hello sir. Who does that? It doesn't look, it doesn't look professional. Okay, if you notice the way some very big organizations do their thing, when a customer calls, they address you by your name. It is here in Nigeria where students will be calling their teacher auntie. She's not your auntie. She's Miss this or Mr. this. Okay, that's the proper titling. But in secondary schools or in primary schools, you see students or people calling their teacher auntie. That's not your auntie. Your auntie is your mother's sister. Okay? So whoever comes to buy something from you in your organization, always try to address them by their name. And now you've built a client information system. Be particular about their birthdays. Okay? These things don't cost you anything, but it actually makes your business more receptive. It makes people fall in love with your business more because they know that this person has them at heart. Nobody likes to feel used, like I said. So always make sure that when somebody buys something from you, you send them a text. Thank you, Mr. John, for patronizing whatever the company of your name is. We really appreciate you. Okay? This thing goes a long way. It really does go a long way. Okay, so if they receive that kind of message, oh, they feel warm, they feel loved, they feel appreciated. Tomorrow they want to come back. Okay, now you can actually go a step further by saying, thank you very much, Mr. John, for patronizing us. We really do appreciate you. Please, if you encounter any problem using our product, do not hesitate to call us on. You drop your number. Also chat us up on your WhatsApp number is there. Man, you're going to blow their minds, literally, because nobody does that. Okay, no company does it. Nobody gives out such feedback. Nobody gives out such reception. But you're doing it and you're getting ahead. These are the little foxes that you can actually tweak and switch to make your business stand out. Okay, guys, so like I said, I'm going to do a recap of all I've said so that I will know that we are following in order for you to build a good professional customer care service. Number 1, build competence. Number 2, reliability. Number 3, credibility. Number 4, responsiveness. Number 5, courtesy. Very important. Please, thank you, I am sorry. Number 6, accessibility. They should be able to come back to mother hen when they're in trouble. All right. So number 7, number 8, communication. Number 9, a good client information system. All right, darlings, this is the much we have for today's topic. Do keep it a date with your favorite girl. If you have not liked this video, please like so that it can get to companies. Let's help organizations do better. Let's help companies upscale. Okay, like, share, comment, subscribe. Turn on your notification button so that when I drop a new, fresh, hot content, you are the first to know. All right, guys. So if you have not watched my previous videos, please watch. I really love to communicate with my subscribers, with my first time subscribers, and with anybody that comes in contact with my content, you know. That's a tongue twister over there. All right, guys, so thank you for watching, and I really do appreciate you. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe. I love you guys. Bye.